Shirts cost $19.40, sweaters $24.80, 8% sales tax. Now, given the scenario where I buy 2 shirts, how can I figure out the total cost in dollars? So if the total cost is Y, we're not going to be applying the percentage directly to that. Instead, how much do 2 shirts cost? That costs $38.80. And we're going to multiply this by 1.08 to add the sales tax. And it looks like this is going to be the answer here, because we just plug in a 0 for P because we didn't buy any sweaters, and it's not involved. So out of the possible 100% of the voters in the city of Bella Vista, 45% of them, or 45 over 100, cast votes on a budget. And out of these, 68 out of all 100% of them voted to pass the school budget. So if I multiply these 2 fractions, I get the answer, which is 0.306. And if I convert that to decimal, 30.6. The initial value is 90, and every bus ride is $1.80. So what percentage is $1.80? So if we take 1.8, divide that by 90, we get 0.02, which is 2%. So Milwaukee, which has this population, was 96% of Maryland's. So we can set up this flowchart where if we want to go from Milwaukee to Baltimore, we divide by 0.96, but from Baltimore we multiply by 0.96. So in this case we're going to be dividing. So this number actually should get bigger. The only one where that happens is A. We start with 2,500. We lose 15%. So I'm going to multiply by 0.85. Since we're 15% fewer, that's 100 minus 15. And we're going to get some value. And at that point, we're going to multiply by 1.2 because we have 20% more. Our final answer is 2550. So if we spent 15% of an 8-hour workday, we can take 8 times 0.15, and that'll give us the number of hours, and then we'll multiply by 60 to give us the number of minutes, which equals 72. If a basketball team won exactly 65%, which one could be the total number of games the team played last season? So take each of these and multiply it by 0.65 and rule out the ones where you don't get a whole number. That makes the answer B. $14 is after the discount was applied, so we're going to take 14, divide that by 0.8 because we had a 20% discount. And we get $17.50. And notice if you multiply that by 0.8, you'd be back where we started. Ken and Paul ordered a sandwich. Ken's sandwich was X dollars. Paul's sandwich was X plus 1. And they split the cost, and each paid a 20% tip. So I'm going to take 1.2 times this entire thing. So 1.2 times 2x plus 1. So 2.4x plus 1.2. But then we're looking for how much did they each pay. So I cut that in half, and there's my answer. So $53 is after the sales tax was added. So I'm going to take 53 and I'm going to divide that by 1.06. I get 50. If I wanted to test to see if that was right, I could take 50 times 1.06 and it brings me back here. So I did it right. The sale price is 18. What was the original? So we're going to divide by 60%, or 0.6. This gives us $30. If we wanted to test to see if that is correct, we can multiply by 0.6 and we'll get back where we started. So $30 was the original price.